This video is brought to you by Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Head over to dynamicbeadworks.com now to get your own custom video game sprite.
You got the touch. You got the power. I'm nuclear. I'm wild.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now.
And I see all 132,
Hey,
34,
some
134 of you right now are all in
9
fucking
years
lurker
ago.
mode again.
Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
Oh, really? So, should I expect a lot more hype moments?
I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together.
Actually, I got a question for you. In Mission 1, where I had to rescue Kaz, it said 2 objectives out of 6 done. How do I unlock the other 4 objectives?
Dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it's one of those things where you need to go back and do them. I got it.
Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, at least there's some good amount of replayability then. I don't want this to turn into Peace Walker where, like, okay, once I did the mission, there's pretty much no reason ever to go back.
Damn fiddle!
Jkun.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
See, I want to know more about the dude with, like, the scars. Yeah, him. I want to know more about him.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Hey, Ryvance, how you doing, bud? You're just in time. We haven't really started doing anything yet. Oh, you'll find out way more about Skullface. Good.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting.
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out what happens to Ocelot.
You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power.
Hey, K-Fam.
They came after you in Cyprus. In Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until
don't be alarmed, guys. I just had to change the resolution.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Oh yeah, I've liked every Metal Gear up to this one, so I'll probably fall in love with this one too. Like, I think this was the only Metal Gear that got a 10 out of 10 from IGN.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
Too much sand and blood, really?
I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
I don't know, I watched the IGN review today and they gave it a 10.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
Yeah, I think like the only thing IGN said was like the story was a little weak compared to the other ones, but it made up for it in pretty much being able to tackle the missions any way you want.
God. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Learn how to run Mother Base.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. You came. This... Go for them, not me. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
Oh, dude, I didn't know. You can only tell but so much over text.
When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put him to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you? Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him.
Oh, I don't have to select it anymore. Good.
Good. Extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. You don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid. Select staff management from... So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away from him. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss. Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out instantly. Good. Extraction complete.
Arrived at Mother
One thing
Base.
I should mention, a Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing.
Uh-oh.
You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
It's an honor, boss.
Extract him. Use any method you like. Start by knocking him out. If there are multiple adversaries nearby, perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before anyone can strike back.
It's an honor, boss.
Oh, come on, I want a bionic arm him. There we go.
Now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
You should
added.
be able to develop the cardboard box.
Development project
Open your
has been
iDroid.
added.
Select weapons items under the
Exchange
development.
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development
Has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point.
support unit supply you with weapons and items you've
Supplies
developed. Think of
requested.
it as your own personal
Supply
delivery.
drop complete.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. Staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give them in some practice. Just come pay me off.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Fantastic.
Arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So, Mother Base, staff management.
Select unit. Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
This is
confirmed.
Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Alright, so they basically took the concept that they had in Peace Walker and just made it more interactive now. That's cool. Yeah, you didn't.
Extraction arrived at Mother
You didn't
Base.
miss too much, K-Fam, because we.
Development project has been added.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because we kind of ended like right after the end of episode 1.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Alright, so what we
Please
got?
select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Alright, for the sake of the playthrough, we will just keep moving forward, and then, like, I can always just go back later and redo the missions if need be. Alright, so eliminate Spetsnaz detachment commander secretly involved in the Scorched Earth operation in Afghanistan. The target and his recon unit have occupied Shago village and are ready to meet an assault.
Mission accepted.
Let's come in from the east.
Heading to Afghanistan.
I like how it's playing the theme from when I was fighting Peace Walker. Alright, I guess commence the mission.
Deploying.
I like how it gives me the option of, like, just leave now, wait till morning, or wait till nightfall. I like that. Like, when they said that this game pretty much gives you the freedom to play it however you want, they clearly meant it.
Is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. Compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashashka in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas...
That wild dog, Pop. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
Forest research. That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield. And that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword. A type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half Gulag, half hero sword. is a perfect fit. But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
He's coming too. Roger that. At the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost.
Extraction
Don't forget,
arrived
he has a
at motor
Spetsnaz
base.
recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
You have arrived at your destination.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base. Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you. Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings. canister. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward. Extract him.
Это КП, понял. Последующие потери неприемлемы. Держите ухо востро. Конец связи.
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation.
Where are your friends?
Не стреляй, пожалуйста, не стреляй!
You've got a radio. We're gonna take you out. The fact that they scream now, just... that's funny.
Too. Roger that.
Оружие!
Yeah, me playing Splinter Cell would not end well at all.
Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Oh shit.
Extraction failed. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested. Exfiltrated hot zone.
You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction, mother base.
I have a feeling what would happen would be exactly like how it was in Peace Walker, where it was like, oh, no regard for the roof or anything like that, it just zips right through it. So I tried to use the Fulton recovery system on that mortar, and damn it, it didn't work.